Welcome Diecast race fans, I'm Tom Spinners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And welcome to the final round of the Big Carhooner Truck Race Series.
That's right, we've got 8 races tonight using the exact same point systems as before. So if you haven't seen the other races, make sure you go and check those out. There's been a lot of excitement, but we are down to the best 4 drivers.
Well, let's take a closer look at who those drivers are. First up, we got Matty Brewer and the Treasure Hunt Chevy Silverado King Cab.
And that thing is an absolute weapon.
Next to him, we've got High Octane. High Octane's driving the Chevy C3500 Custom.
He's been a bit of a sleeper, but I reckon he's got the goods.
In the orange Chevy C10, we've got Scoop.
Scoop in one of the heaviest trucks in the field.
And rounding out the top 4 of Canyon regular, Big Mike for NZ Racing, driving the Ford F1.
Let's just hope Mike's not checking his Tinder profile during the racing this time.
Alright, that's enough talking and intros. Let's head up to the top of the canyon and get into some racing. We're kicking things off with Matty Brewer and Big Mike in the front row, Scoop and High Octane in behind. Matty Brewer leading out strong, gets a good lead here. Oh, he's over on his side, oh, but he's back on his wheels. He pulls a full sidewinder, runs down to the finish line, and there goes Scoop. What happened to Big Mike?
I think he got a notification, mate, because he's over on his side, and unfortunately for High Octane, he's blocked him in. Let's just have a look at the Big Carhooner replay. So Matty Brewer here with an absolutely monster sidewinder slide on his door, then pulls it back. Looked like Big Mike might have been trying the same move, but he just didn't have it in him. And then Scoop, a beautiful bit of driving there to get around all the carnage in front of him.
I'm not sure if that was an intentional show-off move by Matty Brewer there, but it was certainly impressive. And what a great start for him, 6 points on the board.
He's definitely going to be a top contender, but there's a lot of racing to go yet.
Matty Brewer takes the lead, Scoop in second, and High Octane picking up half points to get the 1. As we go to race number 2, the drivers rotate around. We've got Big Mike and Scoop in the front row. Matty Brewer right on Mike's tail. Mike gets out in front. Matty Brewer challenging hard. Mike blocking him out, takes the win, and all 4 drivers make it across the line.
That was a great run there from Big Mike. Picks up the win after that shocking first race.
Matty Brewer still holding on to the lead, but he's in the back row again. High Octane and Scoop up front this time. Matty Brewer bump drafting on High Octane. Scoop with the lead as they go to the jump. Bit of a drift there from Scoop, but he'll hold on to the lead. Oh, Matty Brewer challenging for second place. I'm not sure if he managed to get past High Octane there.
Let's go back through the Big Carhooner truck replay. And this was an amazing drive from Matty Brewer. Look at the way he slipped up the inside of Big Mike. A huge big drift from Scoop there. And then High Octane trying to go up the inside of him. If we have a look from Carhooner Cam, you'll get a better look.
Scoop with a huge angle of attack there as he goes through Carhooner corner sideways. High Octane almost getting up the inside. But who took out the battle for second and third?
It's a little bit hard to tell on that angle. Let's go back to the chase cam, and it's High Octane holds onto it by a bumper, but what a drive from Matty Brewer.
And we've now got Scoop dead even with Matty Brewer.
Man, those 2 guys are going hard.
Moving on to race number 4, Matty Brewer back in the front row next to High Octane. Scoop and Big Mike in behind. Matty Brewer jumps out quick here, got another good lead, clean over the jump, gets a bit of a spin. Here comes High Octane trying to get around, almost catches him by the finish line. Scoop will come through for third, and Big Mike MIA.
No, look, there he is. He's obviously pulled in for some emergency donuts.
I know he likes to stay fueled up during a race, but come on, he needs to at least cross the finish line.
For a professional race driver, you'd think he'd know that.
But Matty Brewer moving back into the lead by 4 points now. Scoop not that far behind, and High Octane coming up close behind as well.
As you can see, Big Mike's been having some trouble scoring lately, so he's just asked if we could run a quick video for him.
Do what now?
He said he'd put something special together. Let's have a look.
G'day, I'm Big Mike. I'm a Gemini with bloodshot eyes, and I love me some donuts, whether they're on the track or off the track. And I'm looking for someone special to help wrench my nuts and my bolts. So if you're the mechanic I'm looking for, hit me up on Tinder. Look for Big Mike. Please make sure you send a selfie of your tools. Alright, I look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers.
Okay, so apparently now we're running a dating show.
Well, no, just that one. Big Mike did ask, and he is a friend, so I couldn't say no.
Okay, let's get back to what everyone wants to see, and that's some racing. Race number 5, we've got Matty Brewer and Big Mike back in the front row, Scoop and High Octane in behind. Now Matty Brewer out quick again. Is he going to pull another sidewinder? No, he's nice and clean, but Big Mike goes over yet again. Scoop picks up second place. High Octane rolls in for third.
I think that ad must have worked, mate. Did you hear his phone? It was pinging like nobody's business.
Well, maybe he should worry more about keeping his eyes on the road.
Well, to be fair, his eyes got pretty close to the road when he rolled over here. Look at that. Slides up on his roof, and then nice drive by Scoop there, gets around the crash, and then High Octane manages to find a gap as well, and he got through.
Yeah, Matty Brewer, nice drive here, and a big drift from him. He has dialed that truck in so well on the canyon course.
Yeah, he is definitely looking good, but Scoop not letting him out of his sight either.
Yeah, it looks like a big points gap at the moment, but there's still 3 races to go, so it is anybody's race at this stage. Drivers rotate around as we go to race number 6. We've got Scoop and Big Mike in the front row. Let's hope Mike can keep it together this time. But he gets a nudge from behind by Matty Brewer. Mike with a nice line through Carhoona corner and runs down to the finish line to take the win. Scoop comes in second, Matty Brewer third, and High Octane fourth.
And Scoop still really close to Matty Brewer there. Either one of these guys could take it out with 2 races to go.
Race number 7, we've got Scoop and High Octane in the front row. This is Scoop's chance to get ahead of Matty Brewer if he can. He'll take the lead out of KM corner. But here comes High Octane up the inside with an incredible overtake through Carhoona corner.
What a stunning piece of driving from High Octane there. He just picked his line perfectly. Oh, and Big Mike stopped for emergency donuts again.
Well, going back to his video, he did say he loves donuts.
Oh, yeah, true that. But look at this drive from High Octane. Scoop going wide into the corner. High Octane gets up the inside of it, man, just nails the gas and slips past him through the exit to Carhoona corner.
That was a superb drive, and both drivers managing to keep it clean through there.
Let's just go back to chase cam. So Scoop had a really good lead here, but somehow High Octane found a burst of speed that he's never had before and just gets past him in such a great fashion.
Now Scoop really wanted that win, but he is only 2 points behind Matty Brewer as we go to the final race. Whoever takes this is going to win it all.
It'll be a heck of a drive from Scoop coming from the back row if he wins it.
Well, it looks like Matty Brewer not taking any chances here. Huge big lead, nice through Carhoona corner, and will run down for a celebratory spin across the finish line. And Scoop nowhere to be seen.
Now there he is, stuck behind Big Mike, who's flipped onto his lid yet again. I mean, he's spending so much time on his back, it's like he's getting ready for his Tinder date.
Okay, let's just focus on the race, shall we? Yet another superb drive there from Matty Brewer, and Big Mike coming around just flipped himself over as he backed into the wall.
And congratulations, Matty Brewer. What a solid and consistent drive. Well done, mate.
As we said at the start, that treasure hunt truck is an absolute weapon.
And Matty Brewer absolutely knows how to pedal that thing. We saw some amazing drifts, some crazy action, but most of all, he was super consistent and finished every race.
He certainly started out how we meant to continue, and he looked good through the whole tournament. Scoop put up a heck of a fight, but just couldn't do it in the end. Well, while we grab some Buster's donuts, it's time for some celebration donuts by Matty Brewer.
Oh, g'day, you're still here. Thanks very much for watching all the way to the end. As a bonus, here's what happens when donuts go horribly, horribly wrong.